Hi, I'm Roger and welcome back to the Tractor Tech channel. Today we're going to be working on a car trailer. It needs some work on the lights. Right now the trailer is not usable. All the wiring's disconnected up here at the front. Well, at least some of it. None of the lights work, nothing, no brakes. It's a project, so right now get the lights and brakes working on it so it's a usable trailer. Then the thing can be inspected. Then later on, if we decide to keep it, maybe put some LED lights on it. It needs some work done to this fender here. Somebody backed into it and got stuff caught on it and pulled the bottom out. So maybe new fenders later on, but and then possibly some better lights at a later date. And then of course a paint job eventually. So I'm going to back in, we're going to work on the lights, and I'm going to take the battery box off of this trailer and swap it with a battery box off another trailer because we got a nicer battery box to go on a nicer trailer. I have the trailer inside now. To test the lights, I'm using a jump and carry. You could also use a battery, but jump and carry is pretty easy to use. I have the negative on the jump and carry grounded to the trailer frame. Then the positive off the jump and carry, I have a test lead going into the 7-pin connector. I'm currently into the tail and running lights. You can see the lights are powered up. Check this first one, just have a blown bulb. So I'm going to go around the trailer now and check to see what lights are working, see what needs to fix. Inspection on the trailer now. Ended up putting a brand new 7-pin connector on it because the old one was getting dirty and wasn't really working right. You had to wiggle it around, so went ahead and put a new one on there to save future problems. The wires that were disconnected up front were just for the breakaway battery. Just required 2 new ends put on them and a new breakaway battery. Then I already showed that this clearance light over here just had a busted bulb, or a bad bulb. This one on the fender wasn't working because the fender was dented in. My dad straightened the fender back out, and when the fender was dented, apparently it ripped the wire, so he repaired the wire on it. The stop tail turns on the back were all busted up. Luckily we had a couple of old ones from another trailer laying around that we put on. The wiring was a little shabby back here, so I cut it off, repaired it, put some heat shrink on there. Nothing real exciting to show. Planning on showing some things. And then there's the other stop tail turn. The brakes have also been adjusted. And we had these old 15-inch wheels and tires laying around that were better than the 14s that were on the trailer. Just put them on there temporarily to get it through inspection. I'm not sure if I'm going to put 14s back on it or 15s. I like the idea of the 14s to keep the trailer down low for a lower center of gravity. And with the 14s on there, I could easily step on the side of it. Now it's just a little bit tough to step on the side of it, which really isn't a big deal. And if you watch my video on what kind of trailer to buy for a tractor, I mentioned a wraparound tongue. Well, you notice this trailer has like a partial wraparound tongue. It stops here. It does not extend back to the axle, which I prefer. But you can see I can push on this trailer and it really doesn't flop around. It's real sturdy. And the reason for that is the side pieces, instead of being made out of channel, are made out of box tubing. So box tubing is more resistant to flexing, so that makes it really strong. And then another thing bad about this trailer is it doesn't have brakes on the front axle, which it's probably going to get. It's not very expensive to add brakes to an axle on a trailer, but if you're buying a trailer, it's best to go ahead and get it equipped the way you want it. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this. In the comment section below, let me know if you'd like to see more work being done to this trailer, like possibly LED lights, adding brakes to the front axle, possibly a winch mount on the front, and a paint job, and some other minor things.